Ooni of Ife's wives, allegedly, they said their hearts were broken into pieces when Ooni of Ife reminded them that if they like, they can go ahead and do any evil plans that they want. If they want, let them go and connive with elders. If they like, let them go and gather the whole village and convince them why Queen Naomi will not return back to the palace, that he is going to bring his wife and Prince Tade back to the palace, that he is going to cease to be the king if he fails to do that. And they said they were all in tears. We have known that they have tried everything within their power that to ensure that Queen Naomi did not return back to the palace. But right now, they said some of them have started receiving the repercussion of all their involvement in seeing that Queen Naomi did not return back to the palace, including burying Biri pot inside the palace just to distract Kabiyesi and make Kabiyesi to be under their control. Something that is plaguing them big time, especially this Auntie Ebira and Auntie Blue-Blooded. So they are fighting tooth and nail. Right now, they said 2 elders have taken Kabiyesi to court, to customary court, over the fact that he wants to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace, allegedly, saying that it is against their culture and tradition, that Queen Naomi have abused their culture and tradition. Then later it was discovered that some of the women are involved in that setup, even when they are still suffering what they have brought upon themselves, yet they don't want to go and rest. So they said someone like Olori Calabash, that she have been calling, crying, begging Kabiyesi, reminding Kabiyesi how they were betrothed, how their marriage started spiritually before manifesting physically and all of that. Yet they say Kabiyesi have warned them that it's better they support him, or they let go, because they cannot stop him again. My people, one thing we do know is that they say Kabiyesi's marriage with Queen Naomi is divine. And from the look of things, you can see that it is divine. Queen Naomi is not in the palace. Queen Naomi is outside the palace. The women are right there. Yet, they are suffering in there. All because of Queen Naomi. They are fighting Queen Naomi every now and then. Yet, Queen Naomi is still winning. You will hear that Ooni of Ife opened oil well today. He will give it to Queen Naomi. This bunch of women that are surrounded in his palace, they are still there. They will be crying. Ooni of Ife open an third fund. He did it in Tade's name. He handed it over to Queen Naomi. He can still do it in his name and take care of it if he doesn't love Queen Naomi that much. But because he loves Queen Naomi so dearly, because Queen Naomi is the source of his happiness. See, I want to give you guys this assignment, if only you will do it. Just go on social media. Look for the pictures that Kabiyesi took with Queen Naomi while Queen Naomi was still in the palace. Then, go and check the pictures that Kabiyesi is taking with these women this period. Just after watching the pictures, come back and tell me the difference. You will see that while Queen Naomi was with Kabiyesi, his happiness knows no bound. As a matter of fact, if you have been following this trend, you will know that then there is always happiness and joy coming out from that palace. You hardly hear stories like what we are hearing right now from that palace. It is always celebration, always happiness. A lot of people are saying, hey, Queen Naomi does not have a qualification. Queen Naomi, nobody knows his father and all of that. Life and the marriage is not all about whom you know. It's not all about certificate. It's not all about money. It's about being happy with the person that you are with. Let me tell you, a lot of people who have money today, they are wishing to be like some people who doesn't have money. The reason is because those ones without money, some of them are very happy where they are. And this is what gives you long life. When you are happy in life, you have the chance of living longer than when you are always depressed, when you are always quarreling, when you are always having issues. See, this life is short. One needs to live it happily. And while Queen Naomi was with Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi is living a lovely and a happy life. Even though Queen Naomi is not the first woman in his life, but he is the first man in Kabiyesi's life. Maybe that's why Kabiyesi loves her that much. Because whether you believe it or not, Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi very, very much. While Kabiyesi was married to other women before Queen Naomi, in as much as we are hearing about them, but not as he started trending when he got married to Queen Naomi. Their marriage was all over the place. So much celebration. People loved them. People cheer them up. People encourage them. People wants to be like them. But who wants to be like Kabiyesi and Auntie Ebira now? Who wants to be like Kabiyesi and Auntie Blue Blooded now? Nobody. Because of the kind of stories that we started hearing. A lot of people say, maybe it's people that hate them and all of that. Why don't people hate Queen Naomi when Queen Naomi got married to Kabiyesi? Or is Queen Naomi the first person that Kabiyesi got married to? No. Wurola was there, but Wurola left. And even this Princess Adeola's mother. Yet, nobody hears about them. Nobody admires them that much. Nobody wanted to be like them. But the moment Queen Naomi comes into the picture, everything changed. There was so much love in the air for them. They started having numerous online in-laws who really loved them very well, who is still praying for them up to date. See, let me tell you, do you know why God is revealing most of this evil plan by the Olories against Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife? It's because they have a lot of people praying for them, wishing them well. Do you think those prayers are just waste of time? They are not. They are not. Okay, just look at what is happening right now. The women are facing from one plague to the other, from one problem to the other. And yet, they are not resting. Is it until they die? Anyway, if that is their wish, because we heard that someone like Auntie Ibira said that it is over her body that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace. And we say amen to her prayers. That is if it is true, because we do not live in the palace, like I will always remind you. Right now, these elders that are set on taking Kabiyesi to customary court just because Kabiyesi said that he wanted his wife back to his palace, they said some of the Oloris are behind it. They are ganging up with them. And some of these elders are using the Oloris as well. Because something like this be report, we heard that it was Auntie Blue-Blooded uncle that gave the pot to them. Or maybe that took them to where they obtained that pot. Because in as much as they are wise, they don't know certain things that has to do with all these traditional manipulations and all of that. They have some elders who are deep-rooted into it, who are using them to manipulate the palace and Kabiyesi's decisions. But all I do know is that they are wasting their time. They say Kabiyesi have told them that whether they like or let them turn to cats, because some of them are turning to cats, going to fight Queen Naomi and Akure, and they are disgraced. If they like, let them turn to whatever, that they are going to be disgraced at the end of the day. Anyway, guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. And subscribe to my channel if you have to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and share my video. I love you guys. Bye for now.